Plain on my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real. I'm not pressed to making lists, for real. I stay low and stack my chips, for real. You keep looking for a flip, for real. That's not wealth, that's rich, for real. 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 Really real. Really real. Really real. Really real. For real. For real. For real. For real. No liens on the whip, for real. I get bored, I take a trip, for real. Take a loss, I never trip, for real. Been in shock, I'm not a lick, for real. Don't trust the soul, it's on my hip, for real. Make a move and you get hit, for real. No pictures by the crib, for real. Can't let them know just where I live, for real. 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 Really real. Really real. Really real. Really real. For real. For real. For real. For real. Plain Jane on my wrist, for real. LV on my chick, for real. Waco taking risks, for real. Went through hell to get to this, for real. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, and play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. I'm on my job, I get it done, but you should know that. Shine like a sun, a 101, you should know that. I get the front and in the back, you should know that. No need to stun, it's never cap, you should know that. All I know, 10 toes, never fold, bang roll, on the go, ice wall, ice wall, ice wall. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. I miss my baby, so I hit them on the FaceTime. I need it all for them, so no, I cannot waste time. Facing these oceans, feel the water on my waistline. We trust the process and I only know it takes time. You can get it, got no worries, I'm gon' make mine. Going global, I'ma get it out the state lines. Paying taxes at a more than what you make now. Different bracket, eating off a different plate now. For my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in. Came for my wins, I need my ends. This life is real, can't play pretend. Came off the bench, I get it in, I get it in, I get it in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good morning all. Hope everyone is good. Hope everyone is well. Let me make sure all systems go. So far, we look all good here. And yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. See what we got going on for today. Thursday, FOMC day, and GBP rate day as well. So, gonna be an interesting day nevertheless. FOMC is not till after New York session, so nothing really. We do have unemployment claims in New York session, which I'll show you. But overall, it's not till later in the night here. Trump being elected, we'll have the nice fun battles again with Trump and Powell. It's gonna be fun. And yeah, overall good for the market. He's definitely more an active participant in terms of market and economy, which is good for us traders, right? This is good for us traders. We'll see a lot of volume, and yeah, under Trump presidency, a lot of volatility will happen in the market. Now, it's not going to be straight up. I'll probably repeat myself quite a few times saying that. Many people expect it to be straight up. Look at where the markets are. We're already at all-time highs, so a pullback will be warranted. But nevertheless, the way he reacts during those times, maybe even brings out stimulus again, who knows. If he brings out stimulus, you know, there's just going to be volatility nevertheless here, and with the volatility becomes opportunity as a trader, because we can take both long and shorts, right? So let's have a look what's going on here. So obviously 4 p.m. today, not in London session. We're clean today. We have a little bit of HPI is basically with property in UK here, nothing too crazy. But main thing is going to be the policy here, and basically talk about how much rate reducing. Now, Trump presidency is actually very important for this. Let's see, does anyone know why Trump presidency is important for rates around the world? Let's see. I'll give you guys a chance. No Google searching. You have literally 30 seconds. I see Claudio Google searching. Trump pumping the markets. Yeah, so with Trump presidency, we can see dollar strength actually. You know, Trump is a little bit more dollar bull. The reason why, yeah, USD is the world currency, so everything follows it, yes, but because of what happens with Trump being a bit of a dollar bull, he wants to reduce taxes, which help businesses. Businesses then do better, and they can keep rates higher for longer. Problem is, do we have a reinflation problem? It's all exciting stuff coming for next year. Now remember, he doesn't come into presidency till January 20th. So for the rest of the year, there's not going to be too much, but obviously people are going to weigh off the hype. But if they start slowing down rate reductions, which UK don't have to move too fast with rate reductions because of the inflation actually doing extremely well, which I don't believe is the actual case there, but number wise it is. And you know, that means that we won't see as aggressive rate cuts as we would want to see normally. So I do believe that we will reduce rates. About 98% sure that we will reduce rates, and that has been priced in already. Japanese yen is still weak, as you can see. Against the pound against the dollar has absolutely dumped over these past few days, moving down. So we've definitely had enough weakness in here. Right now we're trying to recover some of that move, which can lead into buys, but we'll do the analysis here. But yeah, bank rates today, I do believe that they'll reduce, and then the main conversation is going to be, what does the Bank of England say? What does the Bank of England say in terms of the future of rate cuts, right? That's what's going to be important. But let's go ahead here and do the analysis. Start off on the daily time frame here. Previous daily closing still at daily resistance. We're still not clearing this range. You'll see the same thing on 4 hour, which is kind of normal here, not to clear the range until rate cuts. I do believe that the rate cuts today will give us a move either back down or clear this range. I will be very surprised if we actually do range. I don't expect that at all to happen, right? So that's what I'm expecting. Now, if we're looking at 4 hour time frame, we're closing kind of doji at the top of the range here. You can just mark this little 4 hour resistance here. You can see how we're just closing a bit doji here, and not really doing much. We're just kind of consolidating before Bank of England rate decisions. Now, to get out of this range, if we were to do it during London, 34 pips, nothing crazy. We can definitely get out of this range during London. Now, the interesting thing is, can we go and retest that daily resistance right now? That's what's going to be interesting, is can we retest that daily resistance is going to be the question here. Now, if we're looking at 1 hour, 30 minute, yeah, that's a little bit higher. 1 hour is a little bit lower, so it's a bit tough in this range. I would love to see deeper pullbacks here to try buy back towards the top. Otherwise, I want to see breakouts. I want to see breakouts close maybe above this 4 hour or close above the daily resistance to fill the wick. 4 hour got tested again yesterday and rejected. So I feel like we can fill the wick on that 4 hour. I don't think this is going to be as important of a zone, so I can make it a different type of line, something like this, or dashed line will be fine, as I don't think this is going to be too important here. Since we tested it once, twice, nothing has closed above it, but if we close nicely above daily resistance, should be able to fill the wick. So we'll see how price action forms in here. There's been a little bit of a trend of London. London's been consolidating all week. Consolidation, Asian breakout, consolidation, Asian breakout, consolidation potential. Keep that in mind, right? So we need to be careful of that. But what do you notice in London session? Pullbacks did give a move back up to the previous high. So if our previous high is going to be here, we need pullbacks as deep as possible to then trade up to the highs created. So that's going to be the plan there. GBP USD moving nicely towards the upside right now on GBP USD. If we look at daily time frame, we have extended pretty low here, retesting this daily support zone. Current daily is, previous daily did close bearish here, nevertheless. And yeah, we did close below, so this could flip at any time and continue its bearish move. But 4 hour looks like it's giving a little bit of a break here as we start to close back inside of the range. Looking like it wants, and closing back inside here, looking like it wants to retest maybe back into somewhere here. This is our previous 4 hour support. Maybe it wants to retest somewhere into here, could be an option. Now if we're looking at 1 hour time frame here, 1 hour has a little bit of a previous resistance right here. And let's see how the 30 and 15 looks. 15 is the same basically. So yeah, with GU here is going to be, we've kind of a bit extended right now with mixed bias. I believe closing back in the range, if we were to fail here and get back in the range, where's the 1 hour range? A little bit lower. Yeah, so if we break 1 hour structure, break 30-minute structure, I think we can look for sells here. We can look for sells, especially if we start to break below this structural point here, break this uptrend. This is a clean zone. We could look to capitalize off sells. Now if price wants to continue bouncing out of here, if we want to continue bouncing out of here, what fashion would we need to see? Do we have 1 hour structure? Not really. We do have one pause candle though. Current 1 hour has closed bullish. This 1 hour is about to close in 15 minutes. 30 minute as well. Not really any major structure, but we do have this little bit of this point here. So this is a good point. Now if we can pull back to that point, will give us opportunity to trade setup 2 out. Now in terms of buys here, I would really like to see something like this form, where we have a couple of candles close and then one candle close above, couple of candles close, one candle close above. That would be the trade I'd kind of be looking for to continue the buys here. Buying right now, ripping it off the highs. A little bit uncomfortable with stop loss placement here. See what we're talking about. 18 pips here for about 6 pips to previous 1 hour. Previous 1 hour can of course be used as a break-even point. Again, this is the type of move you want to be getting in on pullbacks as much as possible, as if that pullback fails, you basically at least get the bounce, you know. Buying highs right now, you're buying the high of today, right? So right now, if you were to rip a buy when it breaks the high, you're buying the highest point price has been today, which is normally, you know, a little bit riskier when we've had already such a push, right? Not in general, but remember, we've had a very big push here. If you think about it realistically, you're buying in quite a tough spot. So let's see what ends up happening, and you know, take it from there. But buys do look like they can be an option here. We'll see how this 15-minute candle closes for Frankfurt Open. Now at gold, on the other hand, absolutely crazy day yesterday. Gold moving down around 500 pips from yesterday's spots here. So yeah, very, very crazy day on gold. Continuing, we spoke about that in London session about gold being bearish. It happened all in one day. We've literally retraced now into some major support zones right now. I mean, I can just remove all of these lines here. So let's see, where are we? So this is our major support zone we tapped yesterday, finding a short-term low. And in terms of daily, you know, that is not really a daily support. Daily can have more room. What do I expect from here? Well, 4 hours created the first support candle after, I think, maybe 800 pips. Let's see. From this candle down, 900 pips. 900 pips, first support candle made on the 4 hours. So what does this tell me? That tells me that we found a short-term low at the moment. We found a short-term low. This is either going to lead into some sort of bounce or some form of consolidation. Why are we going to see consolidation from here? Because we've had a massive volume move yesterday. Normally after a massive volume move like this, we follow some sort of consolidation. We were speaking about max targets to 640 yesterday, and we have tapped basically into the 645s. So really played out the move fully here, to be honest. And now it's going to be a game of, okay, how do we start to react from this zone? How do we play this zone and all of that stuff? So if we're looking at supports here, we do have a 1 hour support. Can we see a little bit retest lower in the range? Yes, it's possible here. Bounce plays are going to be interesting here, because at the moment we don't really have clean ranges for the bounce plays. So I'd love to see 4 hour high broken, right? 4 hour high broken will give that probabilities to see that 4 hour high broken. If we're looking at this support right here, this could be a 50-minute support. And yeah, below here does look like an option for sells to tap the 1 hour. Only problem is now we're in a rejection zone. So I'd love to see how candles form in here. Possible to continue the sells, yes, but this is where you're kind of pushing it. You're pushing the limits here. I want to see some sort of liquidity grabs and then for that to fail. Now for the buys, we could actually look to scalp the buys above the 4 hour support here, previous 4 hour support. That's where we got some rejection here. Let's see how accurate that is. I think we can just adjust this to something like this here. Yeah, and then look for wick fill buys here to play this bounce. So if price wants to respect, just now we grab liquidity, close above here can give that wick fill buys. Now keep in mind, today is a session where we can see that and that, right? And this just messes up everyone. So being aggressive is not going to be a bad idea. And we just end up ranging, right? We end up ranging until FOMC, or we play out a little bit of a bigger range, something like this, right? That is very, very possible. And then FOMC maybe bounces today, right? FOMC maybe bounces. So let's see how price action forms, but potential looking for sells below here and potential buys above here, right, would be the plan here, where you see a bounce, play buys, right? You'd see like a bounce play buys above here, and then that's bad spelling. And then like a sells below here, right? Something like that. So this is where your idea would be. So now if we're looking at to cap this all off at DAX here, DAX is in a very interesting spot. If we can play a bounce play from this spot here, would be quite nice, to be honest. Look at daily. Daily is now back at that daily support. We failed to close below. Massive liquidity grab yesterday. When I mean massive, I mean massive. So real harsh rejection from these highs here. If we look at 4 hour time frame, we're creating the support. Now the only thing that is upsetting, which I really wanted to happen, is for us to close above that on the 4 hour. That would have been very, very clean. Well, I'll rip that just off based off the 4 hour, to be honest. But yeah, creating massive LTAs, massive range. If DAX is going to try breakout out of this range, I do think we can have some nice moves that would be worth a shot. So we'll keep an eye on DAX here to look at breakouts, potential breakouts from this range here. This is a 50-minute resistance. And yeah, that would be how it looks. To be honest, you could even trade above here to the breakout. Let's see what 1 hour is saying. Yeah, 1 hour kind of closed above. We want something heavier time frame closing above that 4 hour. But yeah, big range towards the upside. If DAX wants to play a little bit of a bounce, it's warranted here. Now, if we're looking at lower time frames, if sells do want to play out today, and we just want to continue down a little bit lower, to be honest, this 50-minute close would start the change of structure here. So I don't know. I think we're pretty at target here, to be honest, for the sells. It's a little bit rough. Unless we start breaking ranges and start just heavy sell-off today, which I don't really see happening, but it's DAX at the end of the day, and you don't know what it can do. So we will see and come back to how this ends up forming here. But I do think there could be some interesting options today, and you know, definitely some sort of volume here. If we just want to get stuck inside this range, then it's just going to get stuck in the range and probably break out a little bit later, which is fine, right? This is why we identify our zones and trade accordingly. So this is going to be nice buys above here. And yeah, that would be the move I would be looking for on DAX, is to get above here. If we can get in earlier, that'll also be fine, but we need to see how price forms, right? So that's the overall analysis here. Let's see what we can cook and take it from there So appreciate everyone showing up for the analysis. How much we got? 300 people in here. Hope you guys enjoyed the analysis. Let's get it. First day after all of this crazy elections, and yeah, well, what a time to trade during elections, and it was very interesting and some amazing volume. Let's see what we can cook up today and see if we can trade this aftermath and see what happens. So overall excited. All I can say, guys, is that going ahead here with Trump in presidency should bring a lot of volatility in the market. Now, it doesn't mean only up. There will be volatility towards the downside. Pullbacks are warranted, higher time frame at some point. So keep that in mind. But Trump presidency is normally better for businesses as he keeps tax lower. And yeah, we can see markets will be very exciting in coming into next year. Definitely a different vibe from what we had this year. Election years are always hard years to trade, and yeah, this should be a great opportunity. So all the time, if you've stuck around, if you've been working hard, if you've been listening on the charts, if you've been showing up and seeing how to trade different conditions, if we start getting heavy volumes, this is going to be a very, very, very important time to maximize profitability, right? Maximize profitability, maximize the market. But we'll see how everything looks in a year. Everyone is on a bit of euphoria right now. Need to be level-headed. It's just because he's president doesn't change what's been done already to the economy, right? What's been done already to the economy is still damaging. So there's a lot to see, and this is what I mean. All is exciting. So we'll see exactly what happens. Please show your view out the window. I can't, my cable doesn't reach. Yesterday in Germany, the government coalition broke up. Should we be concerned about the impact on DAX? I think we saw the impact on DAX, right? So I did see that you know, they did break up, which is obviously an effect here, which is why we had such a rejection. But if that rejection now wants to just play a little bit of relief, can happen, right? So we kind of saw that reaction in the market yesterday. This big move down, but some of this can be relieved here, you know what I mean, especially for short term, even if that creates a lower high. Not saying today I'm trying to retrace the whole move, but as to just take a move in a session, I'm sure it can be okay, especially if we're breaking out, you know. Hey, morning Harry, did you take any trades this week? Hope you're doing good. I did. Yesterday I took some 40 pip gold sells, just utilizing volume. Gold was moving very, very heavy. The day before I took on stream, you can check the stream history. You can see that trade as well. Harry, people are saying the markets will be bullish. Then why is gold dumping? Because of dollar, man. Dollar strength. Trump is pro-dollar. A lot of dollar strength came into the market. And then we saw a capitulation in gold. What does capitulation mean? Capitulation means gold has been pumping. A lot of people want to take profits. They want to take profits out of that, and they want to move those profits into different assets like the S&P, like the Nasdaq, which you can see are at full on highs and still at highs, right? So money moves out of gold into risk on assets like Bitcoin, stock market. Yesterday, $1.3 trillion was pumped into the stock market yesterday. $1.3 trillion was pumped into the stock market yesterday. So this is why we see gold dump, as people take profit from those levels, right? Can you tell me what would be market positioning on gold? For sells, market positioning, worst market positioning, right? You're at the bottom of the range. You know, but based on daily, there's still some room, but in terms of 4-hour market positioning is done, right? You're at supports, you know, so it's not a good place to be looking for heavy continuation of sells, of course. Yeah, it's heavy move, man. 900 pips in like, you know, 24 hours. The 5%ers have a boot camp week. Could be a good opportunity for beginner traders. Great opportunity for beginner traders is my YouTube channel. Can't put that much value. There's too much value on there. Where's my YouTube channel? This is the best bootcamp you can have, right? Is to go through videos on this, right? Especially playlists on here, my free course and stuff. That should be extremely helpful. But yeah, any opportunity is good. So I appreciate every of you showing up. Let's see what we can cook, what I can cook here. I took buys on Geo at 1.29. Is it valid? 1.29, 1.29, 240, 1.29, 240. 240 is back here. Yeah, this would be the buys that I would be involved in. Like I said, form structure and then close above. That's why it's good. So typically, just identify it is a little bit riskier because you're buying after such a heavy push, right? So this could just fail. But as long as you know that, then it's fine. Me too. I think too your streams are more valuable than your free course. Here you're mentoring us. Yeah, I think in terms of that, free streams, but people don't realize that. They don't show up. Streams cost nothing. I mean, the amount of value that's being given on the stream, I mean, for me, it definitely just proved, you know, what I can do and shows my skill and stuff like that, instead of having to flex lifestyle or something like that to grab attention, which, you know, many people do. And, you know, I think the value here has been absolutely immense, and I think so much people can take a lot of things from it. You know, I mean, you don't get the personal, you don't get the stuff where I can really look at what you're doing, kind of like in the exclusive, which is why it allowed me to make that. But in terms of just watching someone do a process every day, this is insane. What's the best way you grew your channel? You need to have something that is going to be not unique, but you need to be able, like, why does a famous football player become famous? Because he's good at the game. Why does a famous basketball player become famous? Because he's good at the game. People who are good at the game normally get attention. So how was I supposed to do that? You either make extremely entertaining content and be a content creator, which is like a YouTuber. That will of course grow your channel. I was never really a YouTuber because I was busy working on my own trading, of course, and working on businesses and all of that stuff. So the difference is that I said, how am I supposed to at the same time grow a brand? Because that's what I want to do. I love speaking on here. I love having a community. This is all things that I have passion for. And, you know, people don't realize 4 years ago, like, this is all new. I only had, you know, live streams and having a community not too long ago. Before, it was quite lonely. I was, you know, 4 years ago, I was just posting videos about things that I knew. Remember, this is also my second YouTube channel. So 5 years ago, there was me posting about crypto every single day. So for me, I needed to find a way that I could post value. I always wanted to give value. I always wanted to make a channel that I wish I had when I started, because there was so much BS. And for me, I could see straight through that BS, and I felt like I could make a change. That was kind of my motivation. I just felt like, yeah, I can make a change, you know? So, but I found out being a content creator means that I just need to be a content creator. These are people who probably make money off marketing, make money off, you know, all of this stuff. That is not the route I wanted to go down, as I had different goals. So I started live streaming and just, you know, I started live streaming, right? I just started live streaming and saying I can just show the way I trade. Big risk, of course, you know, people can hate me. I can start trading bad, and then all of a sudden people are gonna say I'm a fraud or he doesn't know what he's doing. You know, there's a big risk in that. But remember, it was 3 years that I had to build confidence to be able to do that. And then I just made, you know, the decision that, hey, I'll come on live stream. When I first started live streaming, I actually didn't agree with me taking trades on live, as I thought people didn't deserve that, which I still don't think, you know, people should be given cookies like that. But so what I did is I said, I'll give you the plan and then you guys go take the trades yourself. So I used to show up just for an hour, give the plan, and then do that. And then people started, you know, you have your typical keyboard warriors come in and say the only reason you do that is because you don't know how to trade. And I'm like, okay, here we go with the keyboard warriors. And then I started showing my trades and how I execute and stuff like that. They kept quiet, and then I just left it like that. I just left it like that because it was how it works. So that's kind of the journey. Now till today, we have over 400 streams, man. 400 streams of me showing up daily, no matter the conditions, no matter how many people show up, just every single day, showing up to the market here and trading what I know best. So very happy with that, to be honest. I think this is the best way. There's so much BS now that instead of the channels that expose fake gurus that get popular, yeah, that's crazy, right? I think it's kind of a good thing though. This industry at some point definitely need a big cleanup, reduce expectations, but that'll never happen. It's like the fitness industry. People blame this industry because money is involved, but fitness has the exact same problems. 6 packs in 6 weeks, look like me, get as jacked as me, take this diet, do this. It's the same thing happens. No matter what industry that has an online presence will have this same type of problem of people who are just trying to not give actual value, right? They try to just benefit off selling a dream, right? So if anyone is trying to sell you a dream, I would recommend stay away from them because you're just selling them their own dream, basically, or buying into their own dream. You know, which hour do you trade NY session? At NY open. So for me, my time, my clock is up there. My clock is up there. It is 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock Dubai time. Captured 500 pips yesterday. Big day, brother. Congrats. Hey Harry, how can we increase our mental toughness and be winning trade a bit longer? That's something a bit struggle with, that I can get 1-to-1 most of the time. Forget about risk to reward. What does 1-to-1, 1-to-2, 1-to-3 matter? It doesn't matter. What matters is what the charts say to you, right? What not say, but what the charts show you, sorry, you know? What is going on the charts? Risk to reward will never matter if you don't make money because you keep aiming for a 1-to-3, but you keep getting stopped out. Does it matter? You can't go around saying, I aim for a 1-to-3 risk to reward, but I never hit it. Come on. Stop being fooled by these risk to reward gurus. You know, it just makes it on paper, it sounds like you can make a lot of money like that, but it doesn't work in reality because not always the market will give you that high risk to reward. And the days it does, you capitalize on it. The day it doesn't, you don't, right? And how are you going to capitalize on momentum, range, and what is happening on the charts? If there's no momentum, if there's no range, meaning if the price doesn't have enough space to give you higher risk to reward, why the hell are you trying to have it, you know? What time does London session start? 8 a.m. Yeah, London 8 a.m. London 8 a.m. London starts. Look at this dump here on DAX. So did tap the top of the range here, rejected it. So this is even telling me further that this is going to be more of an important zone to look for buys above here. True, I have this issue a lot. I'm always aiming for 1-to-3 but rarely hit. Yeah, it's the age-old thing, man. It's the age-old thing. And this is the problem we see. This is the problem we see. And really, you have to understand, to make money in the markets, long-term consistency is no easy task. And the way you're going to do this is you're going to do this from very disciplined, very specific, and very targeted trades. All of this high frequency scalping, big risk to rewards, most of it doesn't work long-term for sure. Now, there are certain scenarios where you'll catch massive risk to rewards. Certain areas where you can swing trading swings of the market will give you more of a risk to reward, but take longer to play out, and also don't happen as often. So let's say in my swing trading, my risk to reward is naturally higher. Like my last swing trade easily got to a 1-to-2, easily. But in my day trading, that's not the case because there's more frequency in my day trading. That swing trading took 3 weeks before I found my setup there, right? 3 weeks before my setup, and it easily gave me a 1-to-2 on that. But my point is that the reason why is I was trading a swing of the market. It wasn't an intraday move. I'm expecting something to happen, you know. Please, can you do 15-minute top-down analysis? We just did top-down analysis beginning of the stream. make sure that you do show up to the beginning of the stream. If you're not subscribed, make sure to do so you get notified, right? That's why you subscribe, so you get notified, so you can show up. Every beginning of the stream, guys, I do a A-class analysis. Remember, this analysis allows me to take trades today. It's not BS analysis. People think that this analysis is just for me to do it as a task. No, this is my job, basically. That's my job. I come and I do my analysis. Without that analysis, I don't make money. So showing up for that analysis and seeing how I do that on a day-to-day basis is gonna pay you so much money long term. If you're just lazy to show up at that time, then don't be the one complaining when you're not making money, right? Harry, do you have problems with hair fall using tap and shower water? I personally have this as I'm from Dubai. On a serious note, yes, it is a problem here in Dubai. Yeah, I know, no joke. I know it's a funny question. You know, I know it's a funny question, but yes, you're not wrong. It does, the water here is not as pure. You will experience a little bit of hair fall. You can try buy a filter, will help. You need to check also your pH level of the water. So I have someone come in and they check it every 6 months. They check the pH level of the water here, make sure everything is balanced in the water tank. So maybe pay for someone to come out and check your water pH level and see what's going on there, right? See what's going on there. But yeah, typically water here in Dubai is not the cleanest in terms of that. Check this liquidity grab out, guys. This is interesting. Nice liquidity grab here. 5 minute didn't give you a chance to trade a pullback here. A lot of buyers coming in. Let's see how we can try to get in on this. 15-minute candle closes in 5 minutes. Maybe this trade here, 15-minute candle breaking the high, 14 pips. You have about 3 pips to here, which is not nice, but you have 18 pips to up there. So let's see what happens. Do you think do live streams help you to be more disciplined? For sure, I was always a disciplined person, but yeah, live stream of course will be, as I have to understand that there's no, like, there would be times in my trading which made me inconsistent where I would give something a risky shot, like, yeah, I'll give this a shot, who cares. Now I always get to second think things, you know, because it's like, listen, you're trying to do something in front of people, show people a process, and I think that helps. Also, discussing ideas don't allow me to make thoughts in my head. Everything I do is discussed here on live, so it does help a lot. Yeah, nice liquidity grab on DEX if DEX can get above. Give me a sec, guys, just go toilet, come back. Gold even trying to get above, but gold is looking a bit deep close by the time it closes above. No 5-minute structure. Everything giving a little bit of a bounce here. Look at this on GU here, closing very strong. This is very interesting. See how DAX is also doing here. So DAX could be interesting, can get above soon maybe. Maybe next 15-minute candle. Some interesting stuff going on. Only thing not moving is GJ. GJ is a little bit mundane. Remember what we spoke about, supports to continue up. With the way the 4-hour closed, you technically do have a slightly mixed bias, but we saw this yesterday. We saw this grab liquidity from the lows and then pop up. Could be the same thing here. Is the range even worth it? You have about 15 pips here for 19 pips stop loss. It's pushing it. You need it to break through. I think there's better opportunities. Did you catch any gold sells yesterday? Yeah, fortunately I did. About only 40 pips though. 40 pips scalp, but hey, I'll take it. Just tapped daily open rejected. Yes. Guys in Asian session. You guys in Asian session killed it, man. I was looking at Asian session chat here. You guys did very well. Set up once. Clean setup once, man. Well done to you guys. Look at these plans. Market structure respected. Look for sells. This but liquidity for fake out. That was the Asian session sells. Clean one. Buys above. Yeah, that's the zone we're at right now. Yep, I'll be careful with the NY sells below. It'll be a bit deep. Need PA. For buys need PA. Yeah, it's a bit hard. Sells, you look below this zone. The sell plan, if your sell plan might be playing out. If you have enough range. Yeah, I like the GU plan. That I agree with as well. That makes sense. See this one. Sells below. Okay. Yeah, same as my plans. Sells below early buys. Yep, same plans. GU quite early short, risky buys above, want more liquidity. Did you get stopped out on this or what happened? What happened with this? But I do agree with the plan. Rejecting here. Now GU is looking poor. It didn't like. Yeah, I like this liquidity grab. This is exactly what we want to see. This is what I like to see. So any type of structure here. We are trading when London starts? No, 1 hour before. A lot of volume comes in 1 hour before. You can see our trade history here. You can see all of the times 1 hour before. After London Open, it's actually not the best time. You do get trades after London Open, but not always. Let's see how we can capitalize on GU. I want to see how DAX closed. Yeah, big liquidity grab on DAX. See if DAX can get above the range. Let's see how it closed on gold here, Goldilocks. Big stops, huh? Stops here are about 50 pip stops, but target is shit. Yeah, we really needed to push through. We can use 5 minute. If we get 5 minute structure here, we can use 5 minute to our advantage. If 5 minute closes above here and comes back and retests here, we can look for buys. Can look for buys above here, from here. So if we get this 5 minute now, closing above here, and next 5 minutes pull back deep, everyone's gonna try sell this, but we can look for buys from this zone here. I think you should reset the stream win rate and the records in the next year. Yeah, we can put both, lifetime record, yearly record. I just want a full track record. I don't want, like, you know, you can of course divide it, but I like to have a full track record. Gold seems like back to normal. Yeah, I think markets, I mean, after FOMC, we'll see even better, you know. So let's see what happens. Where can I get to see the full track road? Many places. Description. You can put / you can put ! journal in the chat. Right? 2 ways. DAX is trying to break out here. See how DAX closes. 1 minute for DAX to close. Might be a breakout here. Hopefully it doesn't close too deep. See a bottom wick and then look to execute on that. Pushing a bit here. We need top wick. Ah, no. Look at this. Closing here. No top wick. German 40 still at below resistance. What chart is this? Forex.com? Yeah, I don't use Forex.com. Look at this close here, man. Close at straight bullish top here. I think I need the 15 probably next year. 15. We need something. We need. I'm not worried about that resistance. Crossed through twice with wicks as well. Does it have any difference when Joe Biden was president trading market? Of course, man. Trump is much better for markets. Heavy volatility we can see in markets. Much better for markets. Let's see if we can get a support candle. Normally candles closing no top wick. We can see a support candle. Boom. That's our buys. Price struggling at this previous 1 hour. Would be nice if the 15 closed above and then any pullbacks on the 15 we could take buys. Why do you trade in GBP USD most of the time? Any strong reason why it helps other traders' mindset? Not most of the time, just I'm in a London session, so trading the GBP for me is going to be a good pair. It's going to be a good pair. My account is at $14. I will try a video in the chart. I'm successful in scalping trading. Okay. It would be counter trend. Not counter bias though, right? Remember, as a trader, you trade bias, not trend always. Or a session trader. Have you ever tried trading Tradingview account? No. I need to spam Cap to get his attention. Mind your business. Who's mind your business? Lol, man. Man's talking to a bot. I want to see if we can get in on GU on any form of pullback here. It's a very strong resistance, this. Look at this. But anytime we're above it, it moves nice. So we need at least a 5-minute close. If we're even going to trade it with a bit of a gamble type trade here. You know, with a 5-minute here. High risk trade. 12 pips for 11 pips. Negative risk to reward. Yeah, no way. No chance. You put stop loss here on GU, you run a very tough stop loss here. 10 pips for 8 pips. Pullbacks, man, just wait. Pullbacks will be a friend here. Depends what time frame you base your trade on, YY. Depends what time frame you base your trade on. Wow, gold moving beautifully here actually. Wow. Amazing. Wow. How much did that give? That give you the 50 pips? Yeah, would have given you your 1-to-1 here. Would have liked 5-minute structure. Not buying into this 1-hour resistances and 30-minute as well. But here the bounce comes. 4-hour high definitely broken, right? Once we said that 4-hour high broken, I wonder how big 4-hour stops would have been here. I think it would be not too bad. 120 pips. That could have been a little bit of an intraday option. Remove all of the lower time frame nonsense. Next resistance is here. I'd expect some sort of pushback from here unless we have crazy volume. And then we can see what we can do from there. We have 70 here as well. DAX? What happened with DAX? Why you not trade GU? I do trade GU. You just saw it on the chart a couple of seconds ago. You saw it a couple of seconds ago on the chart. Seems to be manipulation zone. What? Gold? I don't think. I think gold, if gold can now create some sort of support, you can just continue these buying momentum here. Continue these buys. Same thing on GU, right? If GU can create some form of support, you can continue the buying momentum here. Boom, look for retests and then take buys. It's very, very straightforward. I wonder if DAX will not close above. I think DAX is now getting the 5-minute structure. Like we discussed, this would be a little bit risky to buy here. I think maximum, did it even allow you to get to break even if you went break even at this 5? No. Wow. Would have been a bit nasty. But this is why you don't FOMO buy the highs, right? Don't FOMO buy the highs. It's going to be risky to FOMO buy highs. But nevertheless, this is creating structure. So if we can at least close the 30-minute above here, should give probabilities for upside, you know? So as long as the candle closes above here, it looks nice. If it doesn't close above, this is a 30-minute candle. So hopefully it does close above, as we want the probabilities. Would you have long GU 4-hour setup 1? Yeah, 4-hour makes sense on a 4-hour. You could try that as a bounce play. Yeah, same thing kind of on gold, right? We just discussed. Setup 5 actually. Oh, can we close above here? 3 seconds. Closing above would be nice. Give us probabilities. Nice. Closed above. That is good. So now we have this 5-minute structure formed. Any support candle form can be an opportunity. Or closing above here on a 5-minute candle as well. So we'll see how that forms. How did GBP JPY close? Nothing much. GU starting that pullback we wanted. 15-minute candle closed doji. So yeah, what I'm looking for on GU right now, see, this is why you need to be very patient. All of your FOMO trades would have not played out, right? If you FOMO'd in DAX, FOMO'd in GU here, you basically just come back to entry. Doesn't mean it can't still play out, but this is where I can have the advantage now to get pullbacks to then take trades towards the upside. Especially with how this 30-minute looks, right? I have no top wick on my broker, which is nice. Yeah, no top wick on my broker. So if this can come down a little bit deeper here with no top wick, I can buy off this pullback, expecting it to make a top wick. So where would I buy? I'll probably buy from the support here. Setup 3 was valid. Well, you would have been triggered and then stopped out because it broke the high first, then it came down. So you would have been stopped. We look for those buys, yeah. Even any structure creation on gold should be okay for buys. Aren't we bullish on Dixie? Yeah, but we can have a little bit of a pullback here, right? We remember yesterday had a fucking 3% move on Dixie. GU going up, but so small candles. I know, right? It's just like I just want one deep liquidity. Like I'm looking for buys on GU right now from this box I have here. Like if we can just retest this box, I'll take buys. But that was kind of because I didn't have a top wick. Would have been really nice that. Just buy from support. Opez moving. You should have seen last week, man. Last week was even cleaner than this. And the week before was good. Yeah. This zone in GU is a little hard basing on how daily close. It is, because that's why I want to try get on pullback. Like if we can get in on a pullback, it will be a lot safer here, you know? Just have to be patient with that. Let's see how DAX is doing. Is DAX cooking something? Still working on that pullback here on DAX. Alright, what time should we avoid trading before trading before Frankfurt open, because spreads are higher? It can be a little bit tough, right? So after Frankfurt open, spreads settle down and it becomes quite good. That's how it is. Appreciate everyone showing up to stream. Let's see what happens here. Some nice movements already. Let's see what happens. If you haven't already, please do leave a like on the stream. I do appreciate it. Let's see you guys are active. Where are you guys in chat? Let's see. Say hello. You're welcome to ask questions. That's what you're here for. Don't be afraid. I might bite your head off, but it's for good measure, right? It's for good measure. So leave a like on the stream for value. We're here every single day giving value. So make sure to show some appreciation. A like costs you nothing. And I think it helps the algorithm. I don't know because I need to see if that's a correlation. If more likes does that help or not? I need to see if there's a correlations. I think I might not ask my question now. Hey man, you've been here long enough. I've seen your name. How do I compensate for not being able to trade gold in the USA? You trade gold futures, right? It's the same. You trade gold futures. So GC1 exclamation mark. With the exclamation mark. You'll be able to trade gold futures. So you'll have very, very similar. You can use the chart I have for analysis and then execute on gold futures. Price are a little bit different, but look, if we just compare the GC1 charts here, you can see it's very, very similar here, right? Look, this is the gold futures chart, price 23.73. The prices will be different, but in terms of the charts itself, will look very, very similar. Very small differences. So just the prices are different. All right, DAX closed back inside the range. We need to see something leave the range here. So close back above here. I trade gold on Top Step. Yeah, I think Top Step is a futures. Yeah, it is a futures prop firm. To fill wick, yeah, let's see how it closes here. 1 minute for DAX to close. We'll see if it wants to close back above the line. I want it to close back above the line. Here on DAX. 30-minute wick fill potential. Struggling to close above here. Struggling to close above. It's rejecting at 1 minute resistance. That's where we're getting the rejection from. Let's see. 23 seconds. Is it able to close above or not? Ooh, last 5 seconds closing below. All right, close below here, close below. Interesting spot. We should see how it forms. Maybe the next 5-minute candle can close somewhere here and we still have room. We still have room. Do you pull back here? This is the pullback we've been waiting for. So if we can create any form of support right now, which we didn't, should be good here. 5-minute support form, so we'll wait 4 minutes and see. Should be nice. But look, this is the pullback we wanted, right? So now it can create opportunity with these pullbacks. GJ still ranging. Gold as well, pulling back a little bit. Nibot 600-second hammer band. Damn, Nibot is on no chill today, bro. DAX fills wicks, or doesn't it work like that? It does if we're in a trend, like we're in a move that is going to, like, let's say this is gonna be a bit of a relief move, then yeah, we should be able to fill wicks. If gold closed below the 30, can sales make sense? Let me see which 30, bro. This 30 here. I mean, we have mixed bias here. I would like to see 5-minute change of structure, which you would get. Yeah, it could make sense, man. It could make sense as a retracement move before trying a little bit higher. Yes, could make sense. Can I get your bias on GJ? Bias on GJ is technically mixed bias, but it looks more bullish postured than bearish. I'm here 9 months and I'm struggling trading. Most of the trade I take in NY, and unfortunately most of the time I lose not following the plan. Well, there you go. Start following the plan. I know it sounds simple, but that's the hardest thing, is like you have to follow the plan 9 months you're not making a change, you need to make a change. You need to start making small changes. Come up with actionable goals, right? This is something I make people in the exclusive group do, is actionable goals. Because if you're not making big achievements, it's because you're not doing the small stuff. You're not doing the small stuff. See how GU here is trying to form a little bit of support. Setup 6? No, this won't count as a setup 6. It's not the origin of the move. The only thing that worries me is this clean area here needs to somewhat be potentially filled. Because we do have a 5-minute support forming now. Last second pushing up. No top wick here. Closing now at this 5-minute here. Wow. It's very close to this 15 resistance. Yeah. How should we tackle this? How should we tackle this? Liquidity grab from the lows here, then flip. Valid. That looks in brokers. Yeah, no top wick in broker as well. Interesting scenario. So what, you enter on 5? Well, this won't be, this is where now it's interesting, because this 5, look at this, this is the problem here, is this, if price wants to fill some of this zone here. I start to see this coming weak head and shoulders pattern. This is where we can fill this zone. The no top wick is throwing me off as well, because we're rejecting something, right? If we were rejecting nothing, clear buy, just press buy, right? Because we're rejecting nothing, so it's just a pullback, but we're rejecting this previous 1 hour. So gold, nice. Oh, went even bigger stop loss. Wow. Well done. Gold has 5-minute change of structure here as well. Did 15-minute close below? Not yet. If we can close below here, will be nice. That could be our sells if we close below. We'll have a look at what DAX did here as well. I'd like to see. Where's DAX? Yeah, DAX pulled back, right? This is what I was saying about that 5-minute. Very important lesson. Look where the 5-minute closed. Didn't close back above the zone. That zone gets used as what? Resistance. Gets used as resistance. Starts to continue down. Very important to note that. 5-minute still hasn't closed back. Maybe this 5-minute candle close we can be a little bit aggressive and try some aggressive sells. Let's see. We'll watch price action here. Are you still trading crypto or no? I invest in crypto, so you can consider it swing trading, but yes, crypto is a big part of my investment portfolio or my trading portfolio, yes. But investing, I don't trade it on a day-to-day basis. We do have in our exclusive group on a day-to-day basis. She actually trades crypto here, posts her analysis every day and what she's looking for. See, support created from this level, right? So sells invalid. Sells invalid for now until maybe the next 15 minutes. See how GU is doing? Right, GU is starting to create good structure here. Good structure. Now, if the next 5 minutes can close above here, we can take buys. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Let me just adjust the AC, I'll be back. Please answer, please answer. Is 30-minute support break then possible for next 1 hour, 4 hour support? Which one though? Which one? DAX pulling back here, so a setup 1 is going to be the next setup. Yeah, above this will be also set up 5 on 5. Again, GU above here, interested. Which group where the trades are discussed? If you're looking, maybe you see my post, and yeah, that group is the exclusive group. Exclusive group. We expect buy for GJ. Yeah, that can happen. That can happen, but I'm not seeing much action in GJ. GJ seems a little bit dead. Like, look at the difference between GU. DAX is moving a lot more. Gold is moving a lot more. Seeing a lot more action in these pairs. Might have a change of structure here on the 5 for gold, so maybe this could be some early sells. If the 5 can close below here. Might give that a shot. Depends how we close. Deeper close the better. If it close like this back above, doesn't count for me. Doesn't count, breaks my rules. Yep, closing above for me here, so it's not gonna go with my rules. Next 5-minute close here will be London Open here. Let's see how London Open, if we get 30-minute closing below here as well. So this will give us confirmation. Exclusive group, how can I join? Last time we opened the exclusive group was beginning of this month. And yeah, that was the last time we opened the group, was beginning of this month. So if you want to join now, you need to wait on a lengthy wait list. If you really want to join, you can just DM me and I can see and I'll accept you like that. But otherwise, you just have to press join here and you wait. Or just email me as well. That is fine. You can contact me on my website, stuff like that. If it closed on 1 minute, does it count? It's not something I trade. If that's your rules, then yes. But for me, I wanted the 5 close below. This 5 also has no top wick, which makes it sketchy. Can be liquidity grab. I mean, it could dump here, but hey, it just doesn't follow my rules. And I know one thing, when I don't follow my rules, I lose trades. So I rather not lose trades, but idea can still end up playing out here. I just have to wait 5 minutes myself. Well, 3 minutes now, 3 minutes and 40 seconds to see what happens. And we will see, we will see. There has been plenty of situations where I've showed you waiting for my rules last second candle flips, but you are waiting for the close. Setup 2 is cooking here on GU, huh? Setup 2 is cooking on GU. We are pulling back nicely here, right? What if you follow your rules and you still lose? There's a probability to that. Don't disregard that. There's a probability, of course, that you could take a trade and it loses, right? But if you keep losing, then you're just not you're not profitable yet, and you need to find out why, right? Yeah, like Legion Idea says, it's a win, right? If you follow a profitable plan and you lose, then it's a win because you followed your plan. That's the best thing you could do today as a trader. That's the best thing you can do as a trader. See if gold can chill here. Yo man, when is Pip Labs V4 launch? Monday, Pip Labs V4. We're gonna do the biggest opening launch, new version, new dashboard. A lot more content is gonna come out on that. I'll speak a little bit about it end of stream, but listen, backtesting, your backtesting game is gonna be taken to the next level. We can't wait for it. Monday, we're gonna have a massive sale, the biggest we've ever done. 34% off because we're going from version 3 to 4. I think no one is going to be able to do that, you know. No one is going to be able to offer that kind of incentive. It's going to be something I'm super excited for, and wait till you see the dashboard, guys. Every statistics there, your average RR, win rate, your trades, you can journal your trades. Did you feel FOMO? How did you feel on your trades? All of this stuff will come out and you guys can see. Tomorrow I will open the demo for you guys. I'll open the demo so you guys can try it for free. Cost you nothing. Backtest. Get ready for this Trump presidency. You can go backtest and just get ready. Make sure your skills are sharp. Make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you're trading with probabilities, right? Not trading random shit. 34%. How do you come up with that number? For what? Can you break down how you would backtest? Think out aloud and forecast what should happen using Pip Labs one day? Yeah, of course. We have that in the exclusive group content. Check out the backtesting videos. V3 to V4, 34%? Yes. 3 to 4, right? 34. Yeah. Version 3 to 4 is 34, right? Alright, London Open here in 25 seconds. Let's see what DAX is closing like for London Open. So closing bearish here. Let's see what happens with DAX during this bearish close with London Open. GU, I assume, is closing bearish as well. Yes, so we can look for setup 2 on GU. 1 hour is closing doji bearish here, rejecting that previous 1 hour. You know? GBP JPY closed bullish here on the 1 hour, creating a support. 30 minute as well. 15 minute here. Wow, DAX just pushed up crazy. Huh? I just got an alert on DAX. Must mean London Open sent DAX through the moon. No bottom wick yet. But we still have room for buys, so this could be good. We still have room for buys. What did gold say here? Right, gold closed like this, 15-minute close like this, making top wick now. Guys, I think I'm gonna try a gold short here, re-break of this low here, gold short. Stop loss, I wanna try above these highs here for about 25.8 pips here. Target the lows of the range. See if we can get down a little bit here. Now that we're making a top wick, 1 hour closed below the resistance here. 30-minute closed back inside of the range. 15-minute as well, closed back inside the range. 5-minute as well, closed back. So I think this could be a shot now that we have a top wick. I think that could be an okay shot here. We shall see. We'll watch this previous range here. This is where price can find support if it wants to go up. Oh, might trigger me. If this 5-minute close is bullish, it shows me rejection. I'll probably wait and see what happens. Like, I need to see price action because it's closing with a long bottom wick and a small body. It's like a, they call it hammer candle, you know, but it's showing me rejection. So I don't really trust it when I see that type of rejection. The idea was for it to re-break its low kind of a while back, but we still have 1 minute and 22 seconds. So let's see. Let's see. 5 minutes still closing bearish here. So it will still be valid as long as it closes something like this. Oh shit. Guys, I had a sell stop. It triggered my sell stop, but I'm already at break even. I'm already at break even because I can't. This is no top wick on my broker here. So I'm already at break even. It stops me. I'm triggered like literally here, but I'm gonna move to break even because I don't trust this if this rejects. Yeah, that stopped me out break even. That's it. I had a sell stop, triggered my sell stop, but I can't hold this because that's sketchy for me. That's sketchy for me. Yeah. That was it. Shit. Alright, okay. I really thought that we'd open up next candle top wick, but this literally pushed last second gap, open down, pushed me 7 pips of profit. And after 7 pips of profit, I didn't trust it. I just said, okay, I'll be break even, you know. I removed the stops if candle lasts 30 seconds. Yeah. I mean, I didn't close profit, but what to do, man? What to do? Let's see if we can find another way in, though. I still trust it. Man, now it's just dumping. Don't do this to me, gold. Holy. Uh-oh. I want to try find a re-entry here, guys. I want to try find a re-entry. At least half risk or something. Let's see what we can cook here, guys. Keep alert, keep alert. Okay, if this can pop up, grab liquidity. Good. Yes. If this flips, break its low, I'm in half risk again. If this flips and breaks its low, I'm in half risk again. Just needs to break its low. Still not, wait. If it closes bullish, not valid. Same SL, yes. It will be the same trade. It's literally basically a little bit below. Guys, closing bullish, wait. Ooh, it flipped here last second. Oh, man. This is sketchy, man. Holy. Game over. Cancel everything, cancel. Going home. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you. Actually, wait, top wick. Look at this shit. I'm not trading that. Look at that. No way. Now it's bouncing up and down like this. Yo, this is too sketch. Guys, I'm gonna sit out of this. I'm not liking the way it's bouncing up and down, all of this shit. I'm happy. I'm keeping safe. Thank God it didn't actually trigger me and then do this shit. Let's relax. Holy. Man, I'm getting confused. Then just sit, man. What do you mean you're getting confused? Yeah, this is good. This is a good thing to... this is why you be patient, guys. Holy. Let's see what other things are doing. DAX here moving like a king. Ooh, DAX closed above on 5. We missed that close above on 5, guys. Damn, we were looking at gold. This was an entry here, close above on 5. Where would stop go is the issue. 5 minutes for this. I'm gonna take my 30 pounds and keep moving. Yeah, if you made money, then for me, I just didn't touch this. Literally, when I saw it dump last second, I got, boom. Now we just do this. Laughing my ass off, boohoo guru. What do you mean boohoo guru, bro? We just kept safe. if you took this and didn't listen to what I said, you would have been boohoo now because you're in drawdown. So be thankful that I had a plan behind that. And thankfully last second it flipped. I literally said I'm waiting, it flipped, so it didn't get me in, and then it continued. Now it looks like it wants to continue down more, but hey, I'm just gonna wait a little bit here because it's a bit confusing for me and I don't like the way it's just bouncing up and down, and this is how I'm just gonna chill, man. Just gonna chill, and we have more entries to come. See how this is doing here. This could create setup 2 for buys in 4 minutes. If this can close bullish, we have setup 2 buys cooking. Yeah. So let's see. GJ is still ranging. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait here. I don't like how it keeps bouncing up and down like that. Even though this can still dump here, like this can still dump. I just don't see, I don't see for me. Yeah, unless this 5 closes bearish like this, I can take one more. We'll give it another attempt. This PipLabs does everything TradeZella does. PipLabs is a backtesting software. It's to backtest your trades, make a strategy. I will show you guys version 4 in a minute though. I'm just concentrating on the charts right now. After I'm finished concentrating on the charts, I'll give you guys a little look. Can we see the news events? Stop spamming, bro. I'll bam you. Of course you can see the news events. We have a whole new news event thing. Can we close bullish here in 3 minutes on GU? Is the question. We shall see in today's episode. DAX, what is DAX doing? Wow. See if we can get pullbacks now for entries. Looks like a thunderstorm forming on DAX. I wonder if we can take this thunderstorm here. But you can journal though, correct? It's for backtesting. You can journal your backtesting trades. There is a small journal there we added just for you to have, but it's for backtesting. It's for practicing your trading. You can see the website, you'll understand. Just read through the website while I'm concentrating here, and then I'll show you guys in a minute. But just read through the website in the meantime. Market's moving fast today. I quite like the look of this potential here. We have a potential thunderstorm. Potential thunderstorm. Bro, I'm watching gold. 1 second is strong for 1 second, bro. It's moving mad. Moving mad. Here's volatility. Yeah, that's why I just said, okay, leave it. Yeah, so DAX here, I might be able to take a thunderstorm aggressive entry. Aggressive entry. Let's see here, guys. Let's see how this candle closes. I do want a bottom wick when taking a thunderstorm. I do want a bottom wick. About 35 seconds for this candle to close. If you don't know what a thunderstorm is, it is where this candle closes bearish, next one breaks the high. But we need this to close probably where my mouse is. Like here's good. Next one, make bottom wick and then break the highs. Hopefully it doesn't close bullish. Close bullish, very bad for me. Very, very bad. Come on. Close bearish. Ooh, close doji here, no bottom wick. I do have on my broker doji, but no bottom wick I had. No bottom wick, so I didn't have enough time to enter. Of course, like we said, we wanted bottom wick. 15-minute has no bottom wick. It's not too important, but you need some time to enter, you know? Alright, here's your wick. Let's just wait here for some pullback price action. Let's see how GU as well has formed. 15 minutes still close bearish, so we need to wait for a 15-minute bullish candle. Then we can have buys here on GU. Buys here on GU. Gold is bipolar. Yeah, that's why I said that's it. That's why I literally took a step back like this, hands up. I'm done. Right, when I see it do that, I'm just like, let it chill. To be honest, this is a quite nice close above here. This is quite nice close above. No top wick. Quite juicy. But yeah, give it a little bit of room here, Mr. Gold. Give it some room. Give it some room. But we kept safe, guys. We kept safe, which I'm happy with. GJ is dead. So realistically, GU potential buys here in about 13 minutes. And then we have DAX to see what DAX can do for us if we can get some sort of structure. Because if we run it off 15 minutes here, this is crazy. It's a 100 point stop here. I don't want to run a 100 point stop. I want to get in a nice juicy entry here. So if we can get some form of pullbacks, would be great. If not, we'll have to scalp on very low time frame here. Like a 1-minute scalp. DAX tapped exactly weekly resistance. Yeah, we crossed through this so many times this week. I don't think it's as relevant as it was. I think we're coming from for that daily resistance. We're coming to attack this. Oops. Long gold. Yeah, I think the longs were from earlier on. Like I'm just not comfortable longing right now, but I do see what you mean. Like close above here, guys. Like, yeah, I get it. I get it. It's not crazy. It's definitely not crazy. Just watch this 5-minute resistance. Might be troubles. I guess if we get a close above here, might be nice actually. You know? Is this second range for you? Yes, but gold is not bearish bias. It's mixed bias today. It's mixed bias. How much of us? 500 us in here. Appreciate everyone showing up. Let's get it. We're very close here. There's some nice volume. We're gonna get the one here, I feel. Hopefully we get something. Make sure to leave a like on the stream to continue the volatility of these markets right now. We want to continue the power, the juice. Let's see what happens. I'm really trying to see if we can find in a way to DAX. This would be really nice to find in a way. We really talked about this trade. Wouldn't that entry be towards a 1 hour on gold? Yeah, that's what makes me uncomfortable about this zone, is all of the resistances above. You have, but you're kind of looking at the wick, right? So you see, look, if it closes above the 5-minute there, you kind of like wick fill continuation. Ideally, you want to get above 68 here is the cleanest zone on gold here. Very clean zone on 68. So what's the difference then when I enter at resistance? Because I would be waiting for something to close above that. Because once the 5-minute candle closes above that, you have that confirmation, right? And I also said I'm not taking buys here. This is the zone where I said I'm not. I said I get what you guys are looking at, but be careful. You would probably need minimum a 5-minute candle closing above. Key level, yeah. But depending on how the close is, there's no resistance above here. Key levels can be used watch zones, right? Any reason we have 500 people here and only 13 likes? It's just refresh the page. We're a little bit more fortunate than that. Gold coming 68. Yeah, let's see what it does there. I feel like gold will pop here. I don't know why. Six, 666, unlucky number to buy at. Can't buy at 666, unlucky number. What's Geo doing? Oh man, that's why are we getting this random rips here last? Now we're looking for that setup 2 all morning. We've been waiting for that setup 2 all morning, and bottom now the time with no bottom wick, it rips, unlucky, but we can buy above the resistance here, setup 1, right? So if we can do some more business, we have setup 1. The devil endorses gambling, best to buy right now. Well, let's see what happens. Let's see. While we wait for the close, I can show you guys what I was talking about. You asked 2 questions. Is there going to be news? Yes, there is going to be news. This is how version 4 is going to be looking. First of all, you get a full dashboard, right? Look at your new dashboard. All your simulations, you get stats, win rate, all of this stuff. You get your equity balance and even a calendar showing you your profitable days, your non-profitable days for all of your simulations, right? So you'll have so much information here that you can use to your advantage. So the second thing here is you are asking about news. Of course, news is now valid on here. We have not only normal news, but we have full advanced news now also. So what that means is that you get access to news events pop up here. Clock has been added, whatever time zone. Once you press the first tick, you can select your time zone, put it to Dubai, it will adjust to Dubai, whatever you want, right? Dublin, you can go to Dublin, whatever. So if you skip here, let's skip by 1 hour, you should see the news events. No news today. There, boom, look, all your news comes up here. So yes, that is now possible. So it will be good, you know. So yeah, all of that has been added. All of that has been added. So you'll see no purchase because we're doing launch date on the Pip Labs discount is just for 1 month, or can keep the discount? No, it's just for 1 month. Just for 1 month, because it's such a massive discount. Like literally guys, the cost it made us to make this platform, you don't understand. It's a massive platform, massive, to have all of these features. So right now we're super out of pocket. Super out of pocket. We can't just keep doing it as a charity, but we want to allow people to use it. We want to create awareness, so that's why we're offering heavy discount on the first month. Already we are the cheapest already. 4 minutes for this candle to close. If we close above, it's actually a little bit better. If we close above, it's better. GJ is dead. All eyes on gold and GU for now. GJ is erratic, pushes outside of session. Pushes Asian, actually. Nothing even outside of session. Just Asian. Asian's been okay for it. Look, it's no erratic. It's been actually very consistent. Very consistent trend. Boom, range, Asian session. After NY, this was basically... Oh yeah, for you, yeah. This is around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock my time. Yeah, you can say. But we're seeing this trend. Harry, I've tried FX replay. In which way is Pip Labs better? You have better dashboard. You have tick data. Nothing's better. I mean, it's up to you. But again, you have a dashboard. You have tick data. You can see how the candles play one by one. And we're also, it's made by us. It's made by us. So anything you want added, we can make happen as fast as possible. We can make happen as fast as possible. Look at gold here pulling back. I wonder if now these sells will end up playing out, eh? How's GU doing? GU is going to be tough to buy. Yeah, I told you 666 is not a number to buy. I told you guys, unlucky number. Disappointing, back to break even again. It's disappointing, but it's a good you followed your plan. I guess the first minute 5 close was the play. Yeah, but where's stops? You have to just put random mid-range stops. Otherwise, you have to run a 100 point stop. So I think the play was 1 minute actually. The only way to get in is you get in on 1 minute. I mean, look at this move. This even didn't happen yesterday when we dumped. Yesterday when we dumped, the same move didn't even happen. 60-point SL, yeah, at the time it looked like it wouldn't. Now in hindsight, 60-point SL is nothing. Is nothing, light work. Look at gold's close. Watch this 5-minute support. Can be the same reaction that we had at 5-minute resistance, and gold just ranges and messes up everyone. How did GU close? Yeah, GU not looking ready for buys just yet. I want a 15-minute close above here for buys. Man, this is testing patience today. Testing patience. Always good to be patient. I don't disagree with that. But I really thought I can get something. Looked quite good. But nice to see volume, guys. First day back after elections. Holy, great volume. Great volume. Be ready, guys. Be ready. That's all I'm gonna say. Be ready. Five minutes still setup 2 still an option? Yes, it is. It is. If we even get any type of break here. But you know, it's definitely riskier after the heavy push. So you kind of just accept if it becomes a loss, becomes a loss. I mean, this is a nuts push. Even yesterday, look at yesterday. Yesterday you got your 5-minute pullbacks, right? 5-minute pullback, 5-minute pullback, all opportunities. Today, nothing. Straight. I think the only way to enter here is 1 minute. Maybe this 1 minute. It closed pretty deep. In hindsight, it looks great. See where we are. See what this is. That's where this 1 minute came from. Let's see. We can scalp something. If not, we have to sit on our hands. Which is annoying. I feel like we're late, man. You're just late. Late to the party. Gold sells. Again, you want something probably closing below the 5-minute support. Moved up. What's this on? Oops. On GU. Yeah, this one was the one I was talking about, the early option. This one made sense. Did we close below 5? Oof. Tight, tight, tight. Nine minutes. I'm gonna wait for this 50-minute close. If nothing happens at this 50-minute close, I'm gonna call it, because this is the only last chance. Is 50-minute close above here on GU. 50-minute close above here for buys. Did you get anything on elections? Yeah, we took on our NY Zoom call. I took some gold scalps only. Took some gold scalps. Never caught the full move, as I didn't really plan for the full move. I could have looked to plan for the full move, but I didn't. So I just ended up taking sells. Got about 40 pips. 40 pips off that. 41, 42 pips. Still happy to catch something out of it, you know. Follow a method to catch something. Can't really go wrong doing that. Just one trade? Yep, that's it. Just one trade. You know me, I'm a disciplined trader. Take a trade, get on with my day. That's the way I like to roll. Long term, you guys will understand. Short term, you guys are here, you know. I need a trade. Trade need, bro. We've given so many trades on stream. Just show up and you'll see. You know, just watch how we trade, learn, and you can make money for yourself. It's an amazing opportunity that all of you guys are very happy to have. Disciplined trader over legendary trader? Yeah, I think I beat him on that front. Don't be a trade crackhead. Precisely. That's basically it. You're right. You're right. Took sales yesterday, closed 50% at 20 pips and then 42 pips. Felt like I should have taken another trade. Yeah, that's just a typical woulda, coulda, shoulda, right? I should have held. Oh, I wish I did. It's very typical to feel like that. What if you closed yesterday and the market reversed from where you closed? How good would you feel? Because at the time, you were following a plan and you were following something that allows you to secure profit and get on with your day. Right? You secure profits and get on with your day. There's nothing that you can do to be upset about that. I should have taken another trade. What if it lost? Then you would have said to yourself, I should have not traded. Do you think AU short is still valid? I haven't looked at AU, man. I don't trade AU, but depends if there's a setup there. Where's my AU? We're at 4-hour resistance. Previous daily close bearish. Yeah, I mean, if you can get the change of structure here, it looks alright. Looks alright with change of structure. Actually, quite nice long from there yesterday, huh? This is a nice long. Yeah, wow, 4 hour. Good spot, higher time frame. DAX having small pullback. DAX is a train that has moved without us. To get in on a different stop. Trust me guys, in terms of patience and discipline, no one beats Harry. Appreciate it. Since I started to watch you, I learned a lot about how to be patient. It will protect you in the market, guys. I promise. I promise, I promise. GU 1 pip spread. That's nuts, bro. How much my GU spread? Let's have a look. GU spread right now, 0.1, bro. 0.1. Gold is 1.2. My spreads have settled since yesterday. Yeah, I picked up a lot of good habits from you, brother. Thanks a lot for sharing your knowledge with us. My pleasure, my pleasure. Man, we're not getting our close above for buys on GU. This is not happening. Right. Otherwise, we're looking pretty cooked here. Did you take any trades yet? Yeah, we tried to get into some gold sells, but it triggered me, and then I got out for this push, and then I tried to get back in, but I couldn't get back in. I was very close to getting back in, but I was waiting last second. It pushed down, went back up, got pretty hectic. So just a small attempt. Was up about 7 pips in profit, and that's it. But no way, if you didn't have a sell stop, you're not getting triggered in that for sure. So you basically nothing. Can call it quits. This morning looked promising, but good we kept safe from gold. Yeah, thank God about that. I mean, yeah, markets are looking good. They're looking good. A lot of volume. I think this will bring opportunity. Just a little bit of erratic moves because, you know, a lot of traders coming in and out. Those erratic moves should calm down. Like compared to last week, the week before last was a very good week. Last week was a smooth week. This week has been smooth regarding, I mean, this whole week, we basically writ it off. I mean, I don't think traders should say, oh, you know, most traders take the whole week off, but they shouldn't be saying that, hey, you're stupid to trade this week. You're not stupid to trade this week unless you know what you're doing, right? You see a lot of people saying, oh, you're going to be guaranteed to lose this week. Listen, yesterday I was able to make money in the markets and use this to my advantage. If you know what you're doing, you're not going to lose money in these conditions. If you don't know what you're doing, you probably will, you know. Did not take the DAX buys. I didn't get in. Where would you have got in on the DAX buys? I think the only way I could have got in on the DAX buys is 1 minute. But I didn't look at the 1 minute, unfortunately. I think maybe this 1 minute candle close here. Stop loss below here. 28 point stop loss would have been the way to get in on 1 minute. I don't think the 5 minute at the time was valid. This was London open candle. I don't know where I would have put stops. That's my problem. What's the advantage of high leverage? Nothing. High leverage will just allow you to gamble more. That's the advantage of high leverage, is gambling. So if you want to gamble, high leverage is good. You don't want to gamble, no need high leverage. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I appreciate everyone showing up. Unfortunately, I didn't get into my trade here. Pips will come. They always do. We've been on a pretty good streak here. Hopefully we can continue this consistency on stream here. And yeah, it's been pretty smooth. And the way it's going to continue like this is not for me to get ahead of myself, not to become overconfident, not to become cocky with my trades, and keep consistent and patient. Today, if I look over my session here, any opportunities I feel I missed? No. Today we did a lot of good things. We didn't FOMO into GU buys, we would have lost. GJ is just ranging like no tomorrow. So we didn't FOMO into GU, we would have lost on GU. We didn't FOMO into gold sells here. We would have lost on gold sells if we just FOMO'd back in and started holding. We didn't FOMO into gold buys, right? Remember we were talking about the gold buys. It looked very nice. Didn't FOMO into that. Now it's trying to be a little bit tricky to get into gold sells at the moment. The only thing I'm pissed off at is I really wish I could have found a way in here on DAX. I really wish I could find a way. So I think looking back at my session here, first of all, it's extremely unlikely to see price not make any type of support and resistance. If you look at even this heavy move down, we had pullbacks. This could be one pullback. I think the next buys are going to be above 70. That's the last buys. I don't know when they're going to come, but that's your last shot at buys. If 5-minute candle closes above 70, high risk trade, but this is the trade you can take. This is the trade you can try. High risk because it's had already a massive push, but that's about it. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy with the way things went. I think that this could bring good opportunity. Tomorrow is going to be very interesting because we have GBP news out of the way and FOMC is going to be finished. We should see some interesting price action. So to see how we can cap off the week. Overall, this week I didn't have much expectations anyways. So I'm going to keep it like that until next week. And then we really open up. So I'm happy to, so far of the week, leave the week with good profit. Small bit of profit. Let's see if we can continue that. Or if I lose tomorrow or today. We never know, right? We never know. All I know is to follow my plan and follow my rules keeps me profitable long term. And if you don't like that and you want to be in a trade every single second and be a signal bot, enjoy losing money because I don't. So appreciate you all. Take care. Hopefully see you on tomorrow's stream. Show up early so you can see the analysis and know what we're waiting for. And we'll look to execute on that. So appreciate you all and take care and peace. See you guys. Cheers.